This is going to be a bit more theater of the mindy than normal. I may have to draw a map of my personal space.
Orphan, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Oh, you used thaumaturgy to open the door, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that was your action. So yeah, Orphan, you see a skeleton in front of you, and then another glow behind you around a corner. Zook.
Okay.
You see a skeleton in front of you, a skeleton behind you, and then you see the glow of a third one around the corner in front of you. Arik.
Yeah.
Behind you is nothing. In front of you are a bunch of skeletons in the hallway, all kind of looking around, moving around, and they all look, there's some variation in their size and their density, but otherwise they all look identical. Khalil and Eldove, you're both surrounded by skeletons on both sides.
Can we see the doors?
You cannot. You can see nothing except the glow of skeleton bones. So, Zook, it's your turn. You've got a skeleton in front of you and a skeleton behind you.
If I put my hand out to either side, like if the skeleton's in, let's just say for the sake of argument, skeleton in front north, skeleton behind south.
Okay.
East and west, are there walls?
Yeah, throwing your arms out, you feel stone walls on either side.
Okay, so I'm boxed in. Zook, knowing instinctively that he is a dwarf and these guys are not dwarves, and his teammates are hopefully not dwarves. I'm sorry, gnome. Good God. and knowing hopefully instinctively that his teammates won't attack the gnome's skeleton, he's going to draw his rapier and his dagger.
Okay.
He's going to hunch down and ready in action to retaliate an attack if somebody attacks him.
Okay, so you're ready action. If somebody attacks you, you're going to get the first hit.
Basically, yeah.
Eldove.
Alright, I am going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
The last paragraph is the one in question.
Okay, what does it say?
You can also cast the spell to... What the hell? You can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers, but not the walls, so it can't go through walls.
Okay.
But I can detect any thinking creatures within 30 feet.
Okay, and you detect 3 thinking creatures within 30 feet of you.
And I know where they are.
And the thoughts right now are just utter shock and surprise.
Alright, and I know where they are, too.
Okay. Yeah, to either side of you, the 2 skeletons flanking you, one right in front of you, one in the back, seem to be thinking creatures. And then one of them further down the hallway.
Alright, where the one in front and one behind me is, where's a glow that's not near thinking creatures?
On both sides of you. You're surrounded by skeletons on both sides. Multiple skeletons on both sides, only 3 of them are thinking.
Alright, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the nearest unthinking creature.
Okay. Roll to
and
hit.
I'm gonna like do my casting motions a little more vividly than usual, just to try to let people know me who I am.
Going to be more ostentatious.
Oh no. Okay, I rescued it before it popped up underneath the. 14.
Does not hit.
Alright,
so
get it? Ostentatious.
Even with your detect thoughts spiraling out, you're catching the surface thoughts of who you're surmised to be your companions. Pinpointing the fireball, I mean, you're still throwing down a hallway through what just looks like a hallway full of glowing bones, and you're trying to get around the one you know is friendly and hit the other one, and you just see it crash against the wall about 15 feet in front of you.
Alright, and that is concentration, by the way, so...
That detect thoughts? Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to let you know to remind me anytime I take a winger.
No problem. Khalil.
Okay, did I see that ostentatious skeleton?
If you want to spend your action, yes. But if you do not spend your action, no.
I mean,
right now it's just chaos. All the skeletons you can see are making very hurried and frantic movements. You've got one in front of you, one behind you. Actually, it looks like you've got 3 in front of you and 2 behind you.
Let's see here.
Only 2, so only 2 within the range of your sword. I mean, you got multiple attacks. You just go ahead and hit them both.
Yeah.
Do I have time within my turn to say a spoken action? I basically just want to let the two people that I detected right next to me know that there's friendlies right next to them.
You can, but it's not going to give them any benefit on determining whether you're friendly or not.
Okay. I just wanted to give the information. I don't specifically want them to say, okay, this one's friendly, but...
I mean, yeah, Khalil, somewhere within this clump of skeletons packed together in this hallway, you hear Eldove saying, "Don't hit me, Khalil! I love you! You're my favorite!" Wait, you're not sure which skeleton said it.
I will actually spend an action to identify who said that.
Okay. And you spin the direction, you hear the voice, and you focus very intently on looking at the bones and how they're moving, and you see the jaws of one of the skeletons moving as Eldove speaks. He's right next to you.
Okay. Eldove, back to back right now. So what I want to do is I want to press my back up against Eldove's, so that way we have our like this is our rock. This is our happy place. This is where we are right now.
Okay.
That way we know exactly where we are at least.
All right.
On later turns, since he's identified me, will I be able to point out skeletons to him?
No, because he's not looking in your direction anymore.
Okay.
I mean, he's still going to have to spend the turn to identify anybody except for you. So that was Khalil's turn. Fred is going to... That's an excellent question. What the fuck is Fred going to do?
You sounded like you expected one of us to tell you.
I've kind
Like, Fred, what are you doing?
Caught myself off guard here.
I know what I, as a player, would like Fred to do.
I still have my inspiration die, yes?
Yeah, you still have that Bardic Inspiration die until you spend it.
Okay. And that's on to hit? Or ability
You can
check?
use that against any skill check, saving throw, or attack.
Skill check, saving throw, attack, okay.
Use it to give the bard the inspiration of knowing who you are.
Okay. I know
Bardic
exactly what Fred's
Inspiration.
going to do.
Peace out.
Fred, you hear Fred's voice, and he recites a poem that you've heard before. He spoke it once in Kiska, casting a spell on Khalil to polymorph him into the form of Adric.
Yeah, that's right.
And Eldove, the skeleton right in front of you that you're looking at, suddenly shrinks to the size of a dwarf. And then you hear Fred shout out, "Don't hit the dwarf!"
Good idea, Fred.
And horrible skeletons are happening now. Alright. Arik, what's your AC?
18.
And Khalil, what's yours?
20.
20. Neither hit. Suddenly one of the skeletons in this cramped hallway whips around, throws 2 punches, misses both times. That one will hit, though. Yes, it will. And what's Fred's constitution? He passes. Suddenly, Eldove, the second skeleton in front of you, swings down and throws a fist at the now dwarfized Fred. Claps him on the head, and he crumples to the ground for a second and picks himself back up. And
Orphan, that wasn't very nice.
Swaying back and forth. So lair actions are fun.
What's happening?
Okay.
You all die. No save.
Oops.
Well, our action is a hatch opens.
That's not funny.
Okay. Okay. Suddenly, you hear, echoing through the stone, a rumbling sound. The walls and the floor begin to shake. The bones all around you begin to rattle. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I didn't cast Earthquake.
DC 21.
I'm not gonna make this.
I can conceivably make this, but not
I
probably.
have to roll a 19 or better.
That you
I have
said
10%.
21?
21.
Shit, I gotta spend a... Really? Damn.
Where's my d20s? Yeah. I got so much shit to track in this fight. It's fine, though. It's fine.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that happened.
Oh, how funny would it be if it polymorphs us?
Fail. Pass, pass, fail. Alright, who made it?
I did. And I have evasion.
Okay, you managed to keep your feet. Everybody who failed it is knocked prone.
Ooh.
Prone is just one action.
Prone is you use half your movement to stand back up. Does not
Okay.
require an action to stand up.
Well, good thing I don't plan on moving.
Yeah.
Unless Eldove is moving.
Why won't this one stay up on its head? What is
Suddenly
your-
there's no ceiling, and you hear wings sprouting from behind you and fluttering. Eldove is gone.
Zook,
Asshole.
the
Yes.
skeletons nearest to you clatter to the ground. Orphan,
Okay.
the one behind you does as well. So who failed down here in the clusterfuck?
I failed.
Khalil
I
failed?
assume I'm in the cluster.
Failed.
Everybody did?
Oh.
I failed.
So in this hallway, all of the skeletons standing here, clear, you and Eldove have your backs to each other. You suddenly, this rumbling and shaking of the earth knock you all to the ground. You see all the skeletons but one fall to the ground. Arik, it's your turn.
Is it the dwarf?
No, yeah, the dwarf is down. One of the humanoid
Who's
ones.
calling me?
Destroy undead.
Okay.
Yep, this
They
is
all
the time
die.
for it.
Are you going to do that from a prone position?
I will
I have
stand
to
up and I
take
will
this call.
destroy undead. DC 17.
And what's the radius on that? 30 feet?
30 feet wisdom. And they are destroyed if they are challenge rating 2 or lower.
I'm sorry, what was the DC? I know I asked already.
17.
17.
I'm back.
Arik throws out his holy symbol. Speaks a prayer to Osprey to ward against the undead. Send the heathens back from which the closets from whence they came. And all of you hear just the echoing clatter of bones from all directions throughout the twisty tunnels and passages. And you hear these bones just clatter to the floor. And looking around, you see heaps of them in the hallway. Orphan, both of the skeletons that were standing near you clatter to the ground are now just piles of bones. There's no way, there's no muscle or sinew holding them together.
Okay.
Obviously, the prayer that was echoing through the chamber sent them packing. It is your
the
turn.
The tough thing for me is I can't figure out where the walls of the chamber I'm in are.
You can. I mean, on either side of you, you can. You're only 5 feet apart, so you can reach out with your arms and feel them with your fingertips.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you're looking in front of you, you see a very faint glow off to the left.
Okay.
And then turning and looking behind you, you see a slightly brighter glow off to the right. Looks to be around a corner in each direction.
I'll go in front of me,
Okay?
and I'll turn the corner.
Okay, you turn the corner, and you see, looking down the hallway, just heaps and heaps of bones stretching on. Some of the heaps are moving still. But they're all on the ground. Some of them still look like they're connected together.
I'm going to.
The first one that you look at looks like a dwarf. Looks very short.
Did I hear anyone? Did I hear the message shouted last time? Don't hit the dwarf.
Oh yeah, you heard it. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody heard it.
Okay. So that's the one nearest me.
Yeah, the one right in front of you now, maybe 7 or 8 feet in front of you, is the dwarf moving around on the ground. And then behind him you see clatters of bones just stretching out. It's impossible to tell from here which ones are moving and which ones aren't.
Yeah. I'm going to use my action
Okay.
to... Actually, is there any space in between the dwarf bones and the one beyond it?
Rephrase that.
can I get in between the dwarf bones and the set of bones past it?
You can climb over on top of their pile of bones.
Okay.
But I mean, the whole hallway, starting right at your feet, is littered with bones.
Okay, I'm gonna climb past the dwarf bones
Okay.
and use my action to investigate the bones right at my feet now, not the dwarf bones, the next set,
Okay.
to see if I can tell if this is one of my allies or not.
You step over, and you reach down, and for a moment you feel hair, and you feel pointy ears. And you know right away it's Eldove.
Okay. All right. So now I know two of them, and I'm going to use my bonus action, spend
Okay.
a key point, to put up patient defense.
Okay.
So that's a bonus dodge action for this turn, just in case any of these bones gets up and wants to hit me.
All right, Zook.
All right, half my movement to get back up since I
Sure.
somehow managed to fail 2 dex checks. That was fun. The skeletons all around me are down though, right?
Yeah, they look like they're trying to get back up.
All right, so I saw that there was one around the corner, so I know there's a corner. So I'm gonna run over the pile of bones right in front of me
Okay.
and look around the corner. Do I see anything?
You still see a faint glow around in the second corner in front of you. It looks like you traveled about 6 or 7 feet, gingerly stepping over the moving pile of bones in front of you. Looking forward, slightly off to your right, you see a faint glow of more bones.
Walk towards that.
Okay?
Did I make out any shapes yet?
Yeah, now when you step forward a few more feet, looking at the ground, you see a pile of bones right in front of you, but it's not moving.
Okay, so that sounds like dead skeleton. Is it? But am I in a dead end, or can I keep going?
No, you're at a corner right now. You feeling around, you feel like you got a door on one side, the open path you came from, but you can probably only take a couple more steps.
Well, I have bonus action movement and dash movement. I want to probably use it all because I'm trying to find my friends in this round if I can.
Okay. I'm going to cut your movement in half, though, because you're being gingerly. Every couple steps, you're stopping to look at your surroundings.
That's fine. I don't want to stop next to a pile of bones, but I want to keep looking. I want to keep moving forward and not stop next to bones, if possible.
Okay.
So just tell me, do I see it? Do I keep moving, proceed down the hallway? Can I see any shape that looks like my companions at all?
You see skeleton bones writhing on the floor.
Writhing on the floor.
You see a couple piles writhing and a couple piles not moving at all.
But I don't see any orphan-shaped bones or any dwarf-shaped bones.
You don't. And when you reach about the end of your movement, you realize you've got a door in front of you.
Okay. Closed door in front of me?
No, open.
Okay. I guess I gotta stop there. I want to not be, like, right standing on top of a pile of bones. I want to be, like, have a little bit of space between me and the bones.
Okay. Yeah, you put some space in between you and the bones.
Okay.
Eldove.
That's all I can do.
Alright, I'll stand up. Are any of the bones near me moving and not thinking?
No. In fact, I mean, you've got Orphan standing right above you, molesting your head.
Yeah.
But all the other bones in the hallway seem to be projecting thoughts.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to say out loud, everyone who sees a bunch of people on the ground, I think we're all human. Or otherwise. I think we're all friends, rather.
Khalil.
Stand up myself. That skeleton that's molesting Eldove's head, it's not done in any kind of aggressive fashion.
No, it's got horns and a tail. You know it to be Orphan.
Okay, good. That's right, I forgot about that. Okay. Alright,
Can I take the rest of my action?
Oh, go
Oh, I
ahead.
thought that was your action.
I said something, but I want to take a quick action.
What?
I read Orphan's surface thoughts.
What are Orphan's surface thoughts? What kind of shampoo do you use?
Orphan surface thoughts are, I haven't seen this many bones since you don't get the rest of it.
Since when?
You don't get the rest of it.
Okay.
Just trails off.
Yeah.
Just Orphan fantasizes about bones from time to time.
Yep.
So, Khalil, what's up?
Like I said, stand up.
Yep.
Is there any bones collapsed next to me?
There are. Yes.
Are they moving?
No, they're not. In fact, they don't even look connected to each other anymore.
Okay. I have no idea where I am in relation to the map right now. And I know that's by design. So
what's your action?
Continue pressing up against Eldove's back, trying to.
Did Eldove pick himself up off the floor?
He did.
I did.
Then yeah, you quickly find Eldove's back again, and you get yourself pressed up against it. And the dwarf picks himself up as well. And horrible skeletons.
Horrible skeletons. These are the worst things in the world.
Oh, you know what? I can't do that.
Pro tip: everything that's trying to kill Khalil is the worst thing in the world.
And then,
A hatch opens.
just about,
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
I can tell you what. Why don't you guys all make a charisma save, DC 21?
Everyone?
Everyone.
Okay.
I don't think Khalil can make that. Oh yeah, he can if I roll a nat 20.
Fred is fine.
Yay! I did it!
What'd you say the DC was?
21.
21.
Alright, yeah, I make that.
I should hope Eldove is okay. Anybody who didn't make that, you all hear a chime ring out. It seems to echo from every place in the tunnels at once. And anybody who didn't make the save, you suddenly feel overcome with this ravenous hunger. You feel like you haven't eaten in weeks. You feel very weak and very run down. Who didn't make the save?
I didn't.
Zook.
Khalil did.
Orphan, Zook, didn't. I didn't ask who did make it. I asked who didn't make it.
Khalil didn't.
Go to a dungeon. Anybody who didn't make the save, your next action, you have to tear into your rations and eat.
Okay.
Arik,
Hello. What do I see in front of me?
you see in front of you lots and lots of bones. Some of them are moving, some of them are not.
Okay. I will move to join the bone party.
Okay. I mean, they're literally right in front of you.
Alright, cool.
I mean, so you're
Sup, guys?
You're already
I
part
say
of the
as-
bone party.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
I've joined the bone
bones.
party.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm
you
assuming
did.
these are my fellow party members.
You assume that?
Speaking. Well, he's speaking aloud, waiting for confirmation.
Eldove will say, I'll take point. I can tell friend from foe.
Alright.
Orphan.
Sounds good.
Orphan's
Okay.
eating?
Yeah. Unless this counts as a charm action, yeah, Orphan's eating.
It does
I
not
can-
count
I
as a
can-
charm action.
Yeah. I can chug off charm or fear. That's two effects I can just end.
So what kind of rations is she carrying?
God, does it matter? Everything tastes the same to me nowadays.
Just spoonfuls
true.
of sawdust.
Well, you don't need to eat, so probably nothing.
That's true. I don't need to eat, but I'm magically compelled to eat.
Yeah, even though, and you sense that the skeletons nearby you, the one whose hair you're fondling, and the dwarf standing next to you, you sense that they're all carrying something edible, and you very, very strongly want it.
So I want that over my own rations.
I thought you didn't have rations.
No, I do.
Okay, then yeah, you just tear into them and start eating them.
Okay.
Go ahead and repeat that charisma save, charisma save,
Okay.
and remove one of your rations from your sheet.
Yeah. That's going to be a 19.
Not good
So
enough.
that go.
Zook,
Yeah.
there's a glow
hungry.
approaching from behind you around the ground, but you're too busy chewing into your rations to take heed of it.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. There's a what?
Or glow, you
Like
notice
what?
it coming from around the corner behind you, but you're way too busy shoving hardtack and salted meat in your mouth.
So I'm not allowed to take a movement. I just have to eat.
You have to eat. You can make that charisma save, though.
Well, I'm never gonna make that charisma save, so you're gonna die.
That's very likely.
Nope. You said it's 21, right?
It's 21.
Yeah, shit. I gotta roll 19.
El Doobly Doobly.
Alright, Eldove is going to head in the direction that Orphan came from.
Okay.
I'll just keep going until I see bones that are both moving and not projecting thoughts.
Can't get that far.
All right, then I
mean,
stop.
you step over some halted bones. You turn a corner to the left, and in front of you, looking forward, you feel you've got another corner turning left again, but you don't see any glow in that direction.
All right, I'll stop and I'll just tell everyone. All right, I went as far as I can. I turned a corner and I don't see anything that's a foe. And I will end my turn by detecting the surface levels of Khalil's thoughts.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom. Save.
That channel's uninteresting. I'll turn it off.
I am no longer wanting to nom.
I don't remember asking you to make a save again.
Well, that's what you've been asking everyone else to do. So
you
I
just
was
assumed?
I was getting ready. But I imagine I still shove the ration in my mouth.
Yeah,
he's
do.
very
you
proud
spend the
of
whole
his save. You should just let him have it.
You spend the whole round, but in the future, don't make a roll unless I tell you to, or I'm going to
Okay.
come to your house and take both of your legs,
Okay.
and I'm
You
going
can
to
afford a
do
plane ticket for
whatever I want for them because they're my legs now. And Fred follows the sound of Eldove's voice, and Eldove, you feel the dwarf bump in the bed at the back of you. But he doesn't
Good
make any
idea,
motion to
Fred.
pass.
You're very noticeable.
Zook,
Yeah,
how you doing, man?
I'm hungry.
Hungry? You have an AC, right?
Barely.
Barely? 17?
Yeah.
That hits. And that is a crit. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm not sorry at all, I'll be honest.
You're gonna let me
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
uncanny dodge one of those.
You're eating. You can do nothing.
I can't use my reaction even?
Nope.
Oh, shit balls. Well, Zook's gonna die, y'all.
I think most of us are going to die.
Zook,
Yeah.
30 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as this first skeleton comes around the corner and just starts pummeling you with his granite fists. Then before you know it, another one comes up behind him. Misses twice.
Oh, thank God.
But there's a third one that's shambling up behind the hallway behind you, and it's all you can do to continue to get the food in your mouth.
Just stress eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Lair actions. I should use lair actions more often.
No, you really should not. Ever again.
Arik,
Yeah.
you saw two of the skeletons disappear up and around a corner to your left, some ways ahead of you.
Oh, it's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I
knew
thought-
what you thought.
Yeah. I follow the skeletons.
So you saved on the hunger, yes?
Yeah, I'm not hungry. I had lunch, I'm good.
And your movement is 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You make your way up past the one in front of you, and then make your way past the one you know to be Orphan, and you bump into a wall a couple feet behind her, and it turns off to the left, so you've made it to the corner.
Yay. I did it.
Orphan,
Hold
Alright.
on. Hold
Oh,
on.
oh, go ahead.
fine. What are you going to do, Eric?
I have a spell.
What are you going to do?
What
What are you going to do?
I want to cast Locate Creature on... Hold on. Fuck. Goddamn spellbook is charging.
On skeleton.
On, Zook.
On
Oh,
Zook?
thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. And that detects his location and or distance and direction as long as he's within like 1,000 feet of you, right?
Something like that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm just looking up now. Yeah.
Does he go through stone?
You close your eyes and cast the spell and try to fixate on Zook's position. And he's close. About 20 feet away from you. But you can't... I mean, you know his direction, but when you hold your hand out in that direction, you feel a stone wall. So there's twisty passages between you and him, but he's close. He's within
Right,
20
okay.
feet. Orphan,
Cool.
Yeah. Do I eat first and make the save, or the other way around?
you don't get to make the save till the end of your turn. So
Oh, okay. All right.
your turn is wasted,
So-
then you get to make the save.
Yeah. So I tear into another ration.
Yep. I'm gonna starve you all out of here.
Wow, this gets blocked by polymorph.
Still making
Wow.
terrible rolls. I even have a decent charisma save. But...
And I mean, it's just you hate every bite is worse than the last. Your
But you
kingdom
can't
for a
stop
jar of
eating.
magic jam.
I have so many rations.
Zook,
There goes a ration, and here comes a failed save.
make it at advantage
Ooh, okay.
because
Is that because I got bludgeoned the last round?
you're taking a lot of damage. You have a pressing reason to come out of it,
Nope, still failed.
and you do. I mean, every
Wow.
thought in your head is bent towards these. They're gonna pummel me into the stone, but you just can't stop eating. I mean, you've got
You
some
know
of that.
what? Actually, I'm gonna throw a lucky die on it because
Okay.
I really need to get out of this situation quickly. Just see if I can manage to. Come
Yo,
on,
penalty on-
20. Yeah, that'll do it.
You got
Oh,
it.
nice.
Lucky die.
That,
He
yeah.
got 19.
Yeah,
And
19.
yet,
So that
every
becomes a 21.
thought in your head is bent towards, I have to get out of this situation. These things are going to pummel me to death. But you're holding some of the last crusts of good bread you brought with you from the gnomish village, the last biscuits that you've been saving for a special occasion. But you shove it down back in your pack and jump to your feet.
Nice. But that's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now I can at
Um,
least react next round.
Eldove.
All right. Eldove is going to walk forward
Okay.
until he attacks something that's moving and not thinking.
And you step over a couple more piles of bones. But when you reach the end of your movement, you feel that you're... Well, are you next to a doorway? Yeah, you feel like you're next to one of the open doorways. Feels like one of the closets. But looking down, you don't know how much tunnel you have ahead of you. You made 3 turns to get to this place, just in the last couple seconds. Like you came around a U-bend. You have no idea how far the hallway goes ahead of you, but you don't see any glow coming from that direction.
Oh, well, since I didn't detect any glow, I never tried to detect thoughts, so I'll take my second movement.
Okay. And you make it... you're not sure how many paces, but eventually, holding your hands out in front of you, you feel the stone in front of you. And when you look to your right now, around a corner to your right, around another U-bend shape, you see a faint green glow. Something radioactive off in that direction. Khalil.
Hey, Eldove left me alone, and I'm sad now.
You had plenty to eat, though.
Yeah, that is true. It's hardtack and garbage, but you know, whatever. So,
Oh. Wait a second, I know where everyone is except Zook. Why am I trying to detect thoughts?
do you see did I see which way Eldove's skeleton was moving?
No, because he was far away around a corner when he started moving.
That's right. That's right. And besides, my back was to him, and then he was just like, "Nope, I'm gone. Bye." And I was like, "Food."
You see Orphan's glow a couple of feet
Okay.
ahead of you, and you see another skeleton beyond her.
I
I will-
did say that I was going the direction Orphan came from, so if you know where Orphan is, you could intuit.
Well, I'm more interested in that skeleton that Orphan is approaching, and wondering if it's friend or foe.
Take an action to work
but
it out.
I can clearly identify that. That it's Orphan, right?
Oh yeah, you see the tail and the horns.
All right, Orphan, can I switch places with you? I'll come up behind her.
Is that allowed while I'm under my manic eating state?
No, you can't move willingly.
Yeah.
I
didn't
mean,
think so.
Orphan's on the ground shoving sawdust into her mouth.
Step over her, then
Hey, you
take a
squeeze
take a
past
play,
Orphan.
but take a position between her and that other skeleton. I don't know if it's friend or foe, but I'm about to find out probably.
Okay, what do you do?
Stand ready if it comes to and if it comes to attack, then I will attack it in retort.
Okay, ready an action. If it attacks, you're going to attack
Yep.
in response.
Yep. Exactly.
Eldove, very faintly down the hallway you came from, you see the dwarf glow come around the corner that you passed last turn, but it's not moving as quickly as you were. Arik, you see the dwarf glow at the end of your hallway disappear beyond the corner to your left.
Cool.
And now we kill Zook.
I don't know why we're laughing.
Because it's hilarious.
Zook, I'm just
Better
gonna...
than the Eldove dying.
First one hit once and missed once. Zook.
Okay, I have my reaction back.
Yes.
So I'll half the first one.
Okay. So 10 damage, cut in half, 5 bludgeoning damage from that first punch.
Okay.
Second skeleton hits once. Ooh. For 19 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Owie.
The third skeleton hits once. Wait, does it? It does. For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Zook
So-
is in pain.
Total on that is 36. As just the skeletons on all sides of you start raining blows down with their clenched fists. And dodging out of the way of the first one, turns it into a glancing blow, but it backs you right up into the one behind you. And you're just disoriented and surrounded by horrible skeletons on all sides.
I hate my life right now.
And then a hatch opens. You all hear the chime ring out once again, echoing through the halls. Let's see those charisma saves.
God
Oh,
damn it, really?
21.
Shit.
Those
It's
of us who are already eating have
Orphan, you don't have to make. You're already under the effects.
Fuck me.
Oh, I'm
20!
hungry again.
Fuck you,
I'm hungry
Chimes.
again.
Fucking roll today.
Oh,
Will's hungry
Zook
again.
made it. Yeah, Zook needed to make that. Like a lot.
Yeah.
So who failed this time?
Eldove,
Eldove
I
failed?
did.
Eric
Khalil.
failed. Khalil failed.
even
yeah.
with a charisma out through the roof, I still need an 11.
Eric, you suddenly have this overwhelming craving for the salted salmon of your youth, but having only pack rations on you, you tear into them ravenously, and you can make the charisma save again, so you can shake it off.
Salmon's not even that good. No! Fuck. Well, rolled off the
It
table.
went into the doom.
Here, I'll get the dice out of the doom here. Reroll anything that lands in the doom because I
Okay.
might have jostled it when I moved it out.
Nope. Nope.
Eric continues to eat. Orphan,
Orphan gobbles down another terrible ration. And rolls another terrible roll.
keeps shoving cram rations down her throat.
Yep.
Zook.
Okay, help me get my fucking bearings back again. Where am I? What is happening?
You have both hallways near you have bones, and it's just from your perspective, it's just swinging arms coming down at you from both sides. You have a
Skeletons
door.
on two sides.
You have a door in front of you that is open.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna go into that door and shut it
Okay.
behind me. Am I in a closet now?
You're in a closet now.
And then I'm going to grab my amulet and I'm going to chant Lulupihu, Luluwele, and see if my horrible glow becomes invisible.
And it does not.
Fuck.
Oh,
I
actually,
don't know what good.
hold on.
Good.
Before you duck into that door, they both get to make attacks of opportunity.
Oh no, disengage. Dude.
Okay. I was gonna say. Thank goodness.
Sorry. I'm used to not even having to think about that. So.
Uh-huh.
So. Yeah. So now I'm locked in a closet.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
I'm going to, well, trying to cast that spell is an action.
Mm-hmm. And use your bonus action to disengage. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, unless I want to duck back out and run more, but no.
Eldove.
I'm just gonna sit in the closet and cry.
Alright. I'm done with my turn.
Nom nom nom. Throw that charisma save.
I don't even like rations.
No one likes rations.
I didn't even have a chance to cast Prestidigitation on it
Prestidigitation,
first.
Khalil.
Nom 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 nom. -1 ration, and I failed.
And you failed.
Yep.
Fred passed his. Eldove, you see the dwarven glowy skeleton come barreling up the hallway towards you. And he's saying something to you, but your hunger and your disgust at the unprestidigitationed rations, you can't understand what it is he's saying. You can't think very clearly. For all you know, he's trying to come and get your rations from you.
Seems likely.
Okay. Eldove, you have an AC, right?
Yeah.
And it is like 15 or something?
15.
That's 2 hits.
Oh, no, I'm mistaken. It's 20.
It's 20? You're not.
Yeah.
You can't take a
React.
reaction because you're eating.
Can't react because he's showing food in his
Even though I
face.
saved?
I thought you didn't save.
No, I did save.
You did save. Then yes, you have a reaction. You can turn it to 20.
Yeah.
And they both still hit.
Okay.
But neither one was a crit, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, do I understand Fred now?
Yes, I thought you're still on the ground eating because you don't even like rations.
No, that's why I said suddenly starts talking normally. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry. I should have.
No.
I should have been clear.
He was coming down the hallway. He's like, Eldove, what are you doing? Snap out of it, man. And by the time you get back to your feet and you turn to address Fred, one of the skeletons comes whipping around the corner and lands 2 solid blows. One into your gut, knocks the wind out of you. When you double over, he brings his other hand down in your back. 28 bludgeoning damage.
Undigested rations everywhere.
Ew.
Hey, hit me right in the gut, man.
Sucks. Zook,
Yeah.
you suddenly hear a loud crashing sound. Eldove, and you hear it very clearly as well. As the door in front of you splinters under the weight of one of these skeletons. And looking out, you see 2 grinning skulls through the now cracked and broken door.
Okay.
How much was that one hit?
That was
After
2
all my
hits.
concentration.
Yeah, that was those spread over 2 hits.
It's 1 save. I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, the first skeleton comes and with 2 smashes cracks the door off his hinges and splinters it inward. The second one comes up behind him, throws punches through the door, but he's got a weird angle on you. You're kind of a short little guy. So you manage to duck and weave underneath the punches of the skeleton throwing into the door.
Nice.
Lair action, lol. Okay. If I could, please have everyone throw a Constitution save. DC 21.
I'm good at these too. Let's see if I can actually make it.
Alright, I failed this one. too.
Oh no, I'm afraid not.
Okay, first thing that happens is everyone takes 8 thunder damage. If you save, half that. If you're resistant to thunder, half it. So only the 8.
Thumber.
Thumber.
Does evasion half it?
No, Constitution, not Dex.
Oh, that's right. Ow.
Everybody, you just hear this loud gong. It sounds like it's 2 inches away from your ear. It sounds like an ogre smashed a gong with a club right next to your head. If you fail to save, everything goes black. You can't hear anything. You're still conscious, you can still see, but you can't hear anything at all. If you pass the save, your ears are ringing and maybe bleeding, but you can still hear. Arik.
These rations sure are delicious. I'm assuming I'm still eating rations.
Until you pass that save, yes.
Okay, we're gonna roll then.
I ain't got time for loud
God
voice going.
damn it! It went in the thing.
It's a
It
20.
went into
It literally came up with 20.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah,
Yay.
you put the rations away. Orphan, nom nom nom.
Yeah. Here comes. Let's see, let me reduce my ration count by 1 and make my save.
First 20 Brickroad scene that I believed him in.
Alright, finally Orphan passes a save.
And you can't believe how many rations you've eaten now. You have this just oppressive fullness in your stomach, like you haven't been this full since you ate jam.
Yeah.
Zook.
Am I trapped in here, or can I push past these skeletons now that they broke the door?
You need to take a disengage action to get past the skeleton. The squares they're standing on count as difficult terrain, and they get an opportunity. Well, not if you use the disengage, but you need a. I'll let you make an acrobatics check to get through their square safely. How about that? But you cannot end in their square. But it looks like they're both primed to pummel you in this doorway.
Right, which sounds like a terrible, terrible thing. I was hoping I could turn invisible and then sneak back out or something really awesome like that. But
still glowing brightly.
Yeah, and I'm pissed about that. Did I take acrobatics? I did take acrobatics, so yeah, fuck yeah. I'm going to try and acrobatics past these fools. What was the DC? You
still have to disengage, though. DC is 15.
Can you even fail?
That's automatic then. Yeah.
It's automatic? Okay.
Yeah, so disengage action and push past the skeletons and just run as far away from anything glowy as possible.
And so what's your movement? How much movement are you going to use?
Well, okay, so I have to take the disengage, so that takes away part of it. Is the acrobatics an action? Or is that just a check?
We'll call that an action. Because a check is an action, essentially. You don't roll unless you're taking action.
So then just a single dose of movement speed is 25 feet.
Okay, so with the difficulty of getting through the splintered door, since it's at their waist level, which means you've got to climb up and out it, but you manage to handspring up onto it, sneak your way past the skeleton, so you can get, 25 you said?
25 feet away from these glowing two guys who are kicking my ass. Hopefully around the corner if there's one near me. I have no idea.
Which direction do you want to go when you go out the door? You can go straight in front of you, or there's a passageway off to your left.
Which direction did I come from originally?
What's your passive perception?
17.
17? You're pretty sure the direction you came from originally is straight ahead.
Yeah, now I want to go the other direction, because I'm hoping to find friends if I keep running.
And you turn the corner. You handspring past the two skeletons in front of you and turn the corner, and you immediately barrel into two more at the end of the hallway, turning to your right.
Shit. Is that the end of my movement?
That's the end of it. That was all 5 spaces.
So I got basically 4 skeletons around me, none friendly. Well, actually, I don't know about these that I just barreled into.
Eldove. From where you're standing,
a tiny hobbit just run in front of me?
No, but a tiny gnome skeleton did.
Thank Christ.
Barreled into the skeleton directly in front of you.
Yeah. I am going to blow the fuck out of the skeleton that isn't the gnome.
Okay. How are we doing this?
The same way I blow the fuck out of anything.
Fireball?
A scorching ray.
Scorching ray. That'll do it. Go ahead. Is that a twin scorching ray?
Those are a lot of bad rolls.
Yeah, it is.
What's the DC I'm shooting for here, so I can add this up?
Their armor class is 18.
Alright, so yeah, anything above an 8, which is 2.
2, so okay, roll damage on it.
Yeah.
The Eldove exploding wave of...
you know what? Well, I'll roll that after. Five, 4, 7, 12. So that's 17 fire damage.
17? Okay, let me make sure I have my correct notes here. There used to be a lot of skeletons in these hallways, then Arik had to throw his weight around.
Well, that's...
You throw out the scorching rays, and it's very difficult. I mean, you're aiming them at the skeleton directly in front of you, yes?
Yeah, and I just don't want to hit that guy, so that's why a few of them slashed into the walls.
Gotcha. And it recoils from the heat, but it's very difficult to see whether or not it had much of an effect. Because when all is said and done, I mean, you don't get to see the telltale explosions or scorch marks or smoke in the air. It's just you see the radioactive flailing bones in front of you.
Alright, well, I did damage with the first firebolt, so I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a twin spell.
Oh, those all are in the void.
Tragedy.
Here, roll these 3 again.
Alright, I'm sorry about that.
Sure you are.
I'll just drop them.
You're not sorry at all.
Hey, there's a drop. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 hit this time.
Okay, roll up.
So that's
roll the damage.
some
you
more
can make total.
d6s.
That'll make it easiest on me.
I'll just drop them
Done
again.
Eldove.
2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 15, 27, 33, plus 5 is 38. Fire.
And you know that you're just pelting this thing with ray after ray after ray, and you're like frustrated that you can't see the effects that you're having. You can't wait for the lights to come back on and see this just pile of scorched bones in front of you. But you don't hear like the screaming of one of your companions. Ah, stop hitting me with scorching rays! So you're
Did
pretty
it fall?
sure. No, it doesn't. It's still standing.
Alright, then I'm going to cast a quickened firebolt. Metamagic of the twin was targeting the scorching ray. The quickened is targeting the cantrip. Is the way that works.
Okay.
It's costing me a shitload of sorcery points. Just tell me the number.
Roll again.
Ah!
Roll it again. You need to practice rolling dice. Apparently, you can't keep them on the table.
I would have believed you.
Look at how okay, it was a 1. You missed.
Would have. 21.
20 without a hit.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a Monday shot right there.
11, 16, 24.
Okay. And you finish off your volley by blasting with one last firebolt. And it's still standing.
And... God
It's
damn it!
still up. Khalil,
Hey.
how are you doing?
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, why
That's
don't
what
you
I'm
go ahead and
doing.
roll that?
Burn those sorcery
If
points.
I get high enough, then I might want to throw in that superior or the inspiration die to put me over the edge, but not when I'm rolling 4s.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. I'm sitting there with Orphan. We're having a picnic. It's picnic time with Orphan and Khalil.
Orphan's finally done.
Yeah, Orphan broke.
Man, Orphan, you need to sit down and have some picnic with me, Orphan.
Fred busts out a couple of verses. You know, does a little bit of freestyle because he fresh like that. About past exploits he's seen of Eldove just lighting his opposition on fire, just leaving everything in a wake of devastation. So you can go ahead and take a D8 Bardic Inspiration die, Eldove.
Okay.
Horrible skeletons.
Those are horrible skeletons.
Eldove. First one hits a 27.
I don't have that many shields, no.
Right. Are you out of shields?
No. I just don't have enough to get a 27.
First punch is 30 bludgeoning damage. The second one hits AC 22.
I can't do that either.
The second one was 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As this skeleton you've pelted with every fire-based attack in your repertoire, everyone that won't explode Zook into the next plane of existence anyway. He comes forward and starts hammering at you with these fists. Feels like mountains are plunging into you.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's not a very substantial percentage. Every spell that won't kill Zook.
Zook.
Yeah.
Oh. I gotta roll some dice.
Yeah, roll that concentration up. Your AC is still 17.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Passive.
hit, miss, 2 hits.
Yep, I'm good. I have to roll real bad to fail.
First hit is 16 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, let's half that.
Tap that, so take 8.
Okay.
Second hit is 16 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ. I'm down to 18, you guys. I'm about to die.
The two skeletons that just a moment ago pummeled their way into your closet start punching down at you. And just, you feel your own bones creaking and the bruising on your jaw, and yeah, you're not having a good day. Lair action, lol. Arik.
Charisma save.
Arik, your turn.
My turn. What do I see?
Looking down one hallway, you see nothing, just darkness. Back behind you are two skeletons, one of which you know to be Orphan.
In that case, I move away from the two skeletons down the dark hallway.
Okay, how far?
As far as I can go.
So you're following the walls for your full movement?
Yeah.
Which is 30 feet?
Yep.
You turn a corner and come to a second corner. Looks like you're coming around a U-bend, but you still don't see any glow ahead of you.
I'll keep moving.
Keep moving, take a
Doesn't
dash
matter.
action.
Yeah.
As you're around another corner ahead of you to the right, you see, all the way down at the end of the hallway, two skeletons, one of which is dwarf-sized.
Okay.
Khalil. Not Khalil. Orphan.
No.
Yeah.
Skipped ahead a little
Alright.
bit.
So I'm coming out of my hunger trance here.
Yes.
I can't hear anything. Do I need to make a check for that or no?
Oh, yeah.
Did you fail that con save?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
failed it, you don't get to repeat it. You were just deaf.
Okay.
Alright.
So I saw one skeleton lumber away from me.
Yes. Turned a corner to the left right in front of you.
It's a very
So I'm gonna go-
spry sprint, thank you.
I'm going to go the other direction.
The other direction? Your full movement?
Yeah.
You do have a
Yeah,
skeleton.
Nom 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 nom.
You do have a skeleton standing right next to you, but it's on the ground eating.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's not one of ours. So, yeah, I have 55 feet of movement to go and find something to hit.
And before you use up the whole movement, probably 30 or 35 feet, you come to the end, which is... Oh, you actually step inside of a closet at the end of a dead end.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll use the rest of my movement to go back the other way,
Okay?
as far as I can.
And you make your way back up to the hallway, looking on down where you see what you presume to be Khalil still on the ground eating.
Okay.
Zook.
Okay, so I have on one side of me.
Well, sorry.
ahead.
Can I double move? Since
That
I
will-
didn't actually get an action.
No, you can. Yeah. That was there.
Yeah, so
You move 55
I saw-
feet. That's it.
so I'll move another 55 feet down the halls.